Ladies and gentlemen, as always, how we kick this shit off is kicking it off the right way. This is House Money Plus. And you know it vibes, bro. I'm your boy Rex McKinney on the block. We got CIA agent Denzel Dash. We got Hotbox Fly. And we got the homie that we've been waiting for to make their grand appearance, and they finally here.
Hey.
Man, song, we in the building, bro. We in the
Hey,
building.
appreciate y'all, man. Pleasure.
Yes, sir. So how you feeling, bro? This your
It's
first
a
House
pleasure
Money
to
Plus
be
week.
here.
You feeling good today?
Hey, man. Oh yeah, feeling blessed, bro. Sunday, you know what I'm saying? Chatting up with the guys, you know what I'm saying? Hey, life good. Happy to be here, bro.
Grand rising and all that. All right. So we in this joint, bro. My bad, yo. I'm eating this shit. I shouldn't be eating. I'm on professional shit. Before we really start getting into topics and shit, Denzel, how you feeling, bro? How's everything going, bro?
I'm feeling good, man. It's just hot as shit outside. I was outside 5 minutes ago. I tried to see if I could have a episode from the porch, but it's just too hot. My computer started cooking. So I came back inside. I was like, yeah.
No, it's
Other
100
than that,
degrees.
man.
It's 100 degrees outside.
Yeah, it's like
I'm
isn't
making
tomorrow
one move and that's it.
or actually yesterday was the first day of summer. Yeah,
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
it's definitely. I thought it was already summer for real. I didn't count it on me. Shit.
No, the first day is on the 20th. That's when summer solstice
Calendar
started.
don't
Yeah.
mean shit.
Yeah, summer.
Yeah,
started on
man,
the
this shit was
20th,
kind of
bro.
crazy.
Nah,
So, yeah.
yesterday was.
Oh,
It was
no,
funny
I'm
'cause
good.
it was
I'm good.
hot yesterday, but like it started cooling down. But today they said it's about to be like 100 degrees, bro. I'm Gucci, bro. I'm in the crib.
Well, it was raining for like 3 weeks, like nonstop, bro.
Facts.
Like just every day, end of every day, it was just torrential rainstorm. The shit is just like it's insane.
It was the
It's like the
calm
shit from
before the
Forrest
storm.
Gump. It
Yes.
rained for 40 days and 40 nights.
Nah, I started thinking about it before it's got right. It was just pouring down.
It's crazy, bro. Yeah,
That's hilarious. What's good, Carl? How you
yeah.
feeling, bro?
I'm great, man. I can't complain. I'm over here working on this wrestling stuff. Um, spending time with King. King in the building. He about to
Yeah.
step with my dad. But
Damn,
other than
Pop's
that,
about to pull up.
yeah, for a little. Well, he coming to pick King up. That's it.
I should see. I should tell that man to square up. It's crazy.
Yeah, nah. This gonna be my first time seeing him in like 2 months, bro.
That's insane. Hey,
Like,
Pop's
it
doing his
might
thing though. We love Pops. This is all
actually,
love to
actually,
Pops.
actually, for real, it might be since I was at the hospital, bro. Since I seen my dad,
Damn.
that might be and that was like a couple months ago.
Shit, bro.
That was like in
Damn.
April. That was the last time I seen my dad. Like.
He just been moving around.
I talk to him. I talk to him almost every day, so it's not like it's not.
Yeah.
Well,
Like-
I got an idea. I'm about to just turn the light
Pops,
on.
bro.
Yeah, but no. Other than that though, I'm good. I'm working on this wrestling thing. I'm about to have a little e-fed on WWE 2K. Just trying to get all that stuff figured out, and finding different ways to promote Hill Clout, promote the podcast, promote us. You know what I'm saying? To do my service as far as like making sure our stuff goes up. You know what I'm saying? Like whatever I can do on my end to help our stuff, our situation is what I'm focused on. So
Knows that.
yeah, this is stuff I'm doing in my pastime, like for my personal things, but I know it will benefit us to do this stuff. Like having y'all appear like guest commentary on one of the events or something like that. Just giving y'all a chance or giving us a chance, to really push the mold forward so that people can get authentic personalities of it, really see who we really are. And if I can go back to last night, your stream, I feel like they really got personality from everybody that was in the room. They really got a chance to see people.
I missed that.
Yeah, they really got a chance to see people, you know what I'm saying, be themselves. Like, it's like I'm not putting on no front in this camera channel to show you the real me. And I'm glad that we were able to give your audience, the people that are connected to you, the people that tune into you, they get to see that authentic side of the other people that are not influenced, the other people that are around you, and it's a good thing. I'm just excited for what's to come. what we got. You know what I'm saying?
Most def, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like last night was so fun. If you don't know, it saw you got to tap in. I do Twitch streaming for anybody that knows, and like last night was
Okay.
my best stream that I've had since because I took a break for 3 years, but I came back in February, and like I used to get big numbers back then, but taking a break and shit and coming back. It's been a little slow grind, but that's the best thing because it's just like I'd rather have authenticity than just have a bunch of just I don't know weird shit going on. But last night we were just doing
No,
a
because it definitely
cookout.
can be weird on the net.
Yeah, most def. It definitely can. We was at a cookout which was at Carl's spot, and I just was like, let me stream. It was my first IRL stream, bro, and it was like I don't know, like 40 some people in that motherfucker, and I was like, damn, bro, this
Yeah.
is amazing, bro.
That's
Like,
all right. Yeah, that's all right.
it was good, bro. It was a vibe. So shout out everybody that came to the stream. Shout out like everybody that did the raids and stuff like that, man. It's that shit is like
Yeah. How many raids you
Yeah.
get? Like 3?
it was three. It was the OK show, which was Condrosis. Then it was Miss Murd that raided me. Shout out Miss Murd, and it was the homie
out
Cell
Miss
as
Murd.
well. So shout out all of them because they helped me out a lot last night, bro. And just anybody that just popped
Oh
up
yeah, bro.
anyway.
That's
So
tough. Yeah, I watched a couple of your streams. That shit was fun. I watched one the other day, but yeah.
yeah,
I don't know what happened. I guess I missed this one. Must have been
I
busy
be
or something.
wilding
So.
out, bro. It's gonna be more to come. It's only gonna get better, bro. Because I know for a fact I want to
Yeah.
do like a King's Dominion stream and shit like that, and I want to have everybody there. Type
Oh
shit,
hell
bro.
yeah!
So
Oh,
Hey,
true.
let me know when you do
Hey,
that
that's
though.
that's right up the way from me.
Yeah,
So
that's what
hey,
I'm
you know,
so
I'm there.
hey, let's make it happen. Let's make it happen.
That
Uh,
that joint literally like less than 10 minutes away.
Bet.
Yeah. All right, those
Can't
notches
move.
on now, bro.
I'm
No
with that.
notches.
Yeah, we gotta
I'm
move.
with that.
We gotta move. That'd be a fun ass stream
Yeah.
too, bro. Oh my god, that'd be fun.
Yeah, no, I'm with that.
Nah, facts.
So we got a couple of things to talk about. All right, and I'm probably gonna leave the Summerfest last just because it's video gaming and we can like go on for a minute about that one. So we gonna get right into the meat and potatoes, bro. We gonna talk about. I'm gonna let Saul go first because I want to hear Saul's opinion on this. The Pusha T and the Travis Scott situation, bro.
Oh,
It's,
yeah.
it's one. I'm gonna say this right. I remember this like it was yesterday. We were talking and shout out Juan. And Juan was like, nah, man, don't nobody be listening to Pusha T. Like, I think Zed said that too. And I was like, bro, just because it's not in your bubble don't mean that, people ain't
That's
banging
crazy.
it. Every time Pusha
Saul-
comes, Pusha keeps dropping shit, and it always
Careful,
does well,
Saul.
bro. So, with that, this
Careful,
situation
man.
is crazy, bro, because, like, I'm a Travis fan. I'm not going to lie. But have I seen some things?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I've seen some things with Travis that I'm like, all right. Like I remember when me and Carl used to laugh about when he was like, the dude was on the stage and he was like, "You off," like and he was just being a dickhead about it. And it's just like,
I don't know.
Like yeah, it was weird.
I don't know,
So,
bro.
how do you feel about this whole situation? I'll go into more details, but Saul, what you feeling, bro?
Hey, for sure. Well, first and foremost, shout out Virginia. Virginia gonna step regardless. So Pusha T, man, I've been listening to Pusha T since like middle school, for real, for real. But he got back up his boy Pharrell because it's just Virginia shit. Like, first of all, he played the meltdown without Drake's verse for Pusha T. Pusha T made it seem like Travis was twerking to play it for them, and then he left the Drake verse off. And obviously, your whole man's like, Virginia boys stay together. So look, and Travis, he's just like an entertainer. Like Pusha T said, he ain't really a rapper for real. Travis don't have bars. And I am a Travis fan. Like I was just listening to Days Before Rodeo yesterday. So it's just like he don't have bars though. He's an entertainer. But if Pusha T really wanted to wild out, he could bring up the his last tour when niggas was getting stomped out or niggas some wild shit was going on, but he didn't do that. He just, taking shots at his character, if you dating a Kardashian, lost your bitch to whoever, but I mean, Pusha T, he stood on business, rocking with Pharrell because they've been locked in since day one. And Travis, he really a mixy dude. Like he be Drake, he on Future, he over here, he over that. Travis just about a check. He just about entertaining. He ain't really doing no loyalty. And also that shows his age too, because Pusha T got at least 10 years on him age wise. And so as a younger person, he ain't really trying to get in no beef, like talking about it. He just trying to make music. He just trying to do his thing, live a rock star lifestyle or whatever. But the values and the morals. I mean, that shows with his age. So, I mean, I could keep going on and on, but Pusha T gonna step up for real, as we've seen time and time and time again. Somebody grandma could come across Pharrell the wrong way. Pusha T gonna step. That's just how it is.
Yeah. And we know what that's about, man. Like 7'5", we know what that action about, man. And
7'5", facts, specifically 7'5".
when he was beefing with Drake, I remember, because I was in college, right? We were still in college, right? And we would just say to each other like, "Hey, let that nigga go too far. Let that nigga go too far, man. Let him go. Let Drake go too far, and he gonna find out the hard way how what. Because hey, that nigga not playing around. Pusha T is not playing around, man. Like, and that's a funny thing you said that about not listening to him. I respect people not listening to him because he is kind of old, right? Back when his most popular time was back when he was with his brother for Clips. So, and then a little bit after that, he had like Daytona album and stuff like that, where he kind of got some. But like,
facts. And when he was on Good Music with Ye, they had that nice little run too.
Yeah, they had a nice little run. So he had a nice little run in rap. But it's like back to what we were talking about with the whole Travis beat. It's like, bro, Travis, you have to know like the pecking order of like what you're supposed to do with shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you're supposed to check in with verses, bro. You're supposed to check in with verses. Like, it's supposed to be like, hey yo, so I link with
Travis don't have no OGs.
Yeah. And I know there's a code that comes with music.
That's what it is.
I know there's a code that comes with music. Even Michael Jackson used to have code with music, bro. You know this. Yeah. I'm serious, bro. Like, everybody has code, bro. Like the Beatles and so and so can't link because they made track with so and so. They don't fuck with each other. But I don't even know. It's always been like that. And
just
Travis
rules of engagement
is trying to like be bigger than that, and that shit's not cute. And Pusha T is harping on that, being like, "Yo, you're not bigger than working with everybody." You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what? I put it in perspective, bro. I feel like Travis got away with something that Drake has been capable of in the past, and he hasn't been like called out nearly as much like in rap.
You mean hopping? You mean hopping like?
Yeah, hopping, because Drake has done this too. Let's be honest. Drake has done this, but not nearly as much as Travis has. Like, or not nearly as much as. Drake has done it more than Travis, but I mean, like, in this situation, bro, Travis, like, you're kind of vulnerable because you're not a rapper, A, and B, like, you know what I'm saying? If you're from, like, Houston and you swear about shit, like, you're supposed to know code, bro. You're supposed to check in with. So, if I'm beefing with so-and-so that Rex is beefing with, and I'm like, yo, Rex, pull up, and I know so-and-so going to be there. I'm supposed to tell Rex so-and-so is supposed to be there.
Yeah, exactly.
The Rex going to be mad at me if he get there and see bro there. But, bro, why ain't you telling me he there? Because you know I'm fucking with him.
Bro. I've been that shit's messy.
You're supposed to say that. That's how it's supposed to go. So, if Travis pulls up to the studio and he's dissing, he has a song where Drake is dissing Pharrell, and Pharrell is Pusha T's man, and you saying you're my man's, right? And you pull up, play a song with us, and not even like a good like couple months after, right? Like couple days apparently after you dropped the song with bro dissing bro. Yeah. Like Saul put it the perfect way. Virginia niggas would not play that. Yeah. We would not play that. Like us personally, we would not play what Travis played. So yeah, of course you gotta call it out.
So Carl, how you feel about this shit?
All right, so pretty much from the information I gathered. This actually goes back way more than this is actually before Travis. You know that. So it all started with the Clips and Birdman. And Pharrell and Birdman. It goes back to that. With the what happened to that boy beat.
And shit like that.
No, what happened? It happened with the. It started with
that boy. Yeah.
Birdman never paid Pharrell for that beat. So the Clips was like, all right, that's what's good. Then the nigga
somebody said that Sweater was involved with that story.
Hold on. Then the nigga Wayne went and hit up Pharrell for some BBC and bait. And Pharrell was like, nah.
Yeah.
For that verse. So then he went out and found it and did it, bought it on his own. But then word got back to Malice and them that he was like, people were questioning him about his style. And Wayne was like, fuck the Clips. So that's when that happened, and that's where the whole beef stemmed from. So then now we go to the whole Good Music, Young Money shit. Common was on Good Music. He was beefing with Drake. You feel me? Like the whole Drake and Serena shit. Then fast forward, you got Drake talking slick about Jay-Z and Kanye when they did the Watch the Throne joint. He was like, some rap guys, they're coming out with that album. I wonder where they got that idea from. Meaning that they took the idea from him and Wayne. So then that's where the whole Rock Nation and fucking Cash Money beef comes from. Then we get back to good music. Pusha T is on good music now. This when we get the whole Pusha T story, Adidon and all that stuff. So then Travis is with good music around this time. He's under good beats, which is a distribution deal. So Travis is there from the whole start of the Pusha T Drake beef, or even with Common. He's there the whole time.
That man called him Canada Dry. Let that sink in, bro.
Hey, I keep disrespecting him. I listened to that song earlier because it was on the video. They've had that last couple bars in there. I was like, damn, Common really did cook. It's like,
yeah, bro, I forgot because I remember. I think it was a year or two ago. You played a video, bro, and I totally forgot because then it was that one song. Like, so sweet. Like,
where did you go?
Yeah. So we're to get back on to the Travis stuff. So Travis was around good music around the time when Drake was dissing Kanye like competitively. Then he goes and do the Sicko Mode song with Drake. But the crazy thing about Travis is Travis never really showed loyalty to anybody anyway. Because Travis when that whole deal between good music and
he was still
Travis
signed
ended.
to T.I.
Yeah. And T.I. didn't know that he was, you know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of stuff that Travis was doing. Like Travis was just bouncing around from place to place, from person to person. Whatever's just going to help him go up. You know what I'm saying? That's his character, bro. The thing is, before I started really listening to Travis Scott music, I didn't like him at all.
I remember.
He just looked like a person that I like if I would have seen him in the street, I want to fight him. Like it was like I really didn't like Travis Scott. I hated this man. It wasn't because of, and this was before he was even big for it. This is like when he was still like coming up. I hated him. I was like, bro, I hate this man. Cause the nigga Reggie saw straight up. The nigga used to always say that shit back when
straight up.
But
I got the whole from him and everything, bro. I was a big Travis fan, bro.
But the thing is,
big Travis fan.
He does make great music though. I can't take that away from the guy. It's just that he has to realize in this game, it's still people that have principles and morals. It's still people that follow codes, like Denzel said. It's still people that follow certain things that come to this shit. So if you're out here moving crazy, I'm saying I'm expecting you. And the crazy thing is, Pharrell was credited on Utopia for production credits. Yeah. So the simple fact that you have this man on your album, and you get this other guy to get on your album to diss the man to help you put this album together, is insane to me. That's another thing.
You know what it is, bro? It's just being two-faced, bro.
See, the thing is, Travis, I'm not even going to give him that. I can't even say that. You know why? Because Travis always been like this. He never showed to be somebody that was on somebody's side that he was going to be loyal to. Like, the nigga did a song with Drake. Now he goes, when Future and them dropped the like that joke, play that shit, play that.
For the like that.
Hey, Metro Tron, play that.
Yeah, gassing it.
Yeah,
play that one. Play that one. Yeah.
I just seen the video.
That's the shit I'm talking about.
And when he heard Checks Over Stripes, the nigga geeked out. He's like, Checks Over Stripes.
Oh yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
he geeked out.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Like, the nigga never showed loyalty to anybody. He never showed loyalty to anybody. He just put on that front to show people like, oh yeah, this is who I'm rocking with right now. Because I guarantee you, if the nigga Drake had dropped a fire ass disc on Kendrick and Future and them, and it would benefit his brand in that moment. Hey Drake, play that shit. Drake, I need to spit that shit, Drake.
That would have been on it, He would have been featured on the shit, bro. And you know what? You know what's even crazy? If Pusha T never called him out, he probably would have still been featured on some shit where Drake is going at somebody else because he would think that shit is cool. And that's the shit that pisses me off. Because I'm like, Pusha T just highlighted something that I kind of just noticed in Drake. And I kind of despise low-key Drake for it, but I'm like, yo, Travis be doing this too. I'm like, damn.
See, the thing about the thing about that is too, with Travis, it's more so you see like it's like he like Saul said, he's a brand. He's gonna like if it doesn't fit. The crazy thing is the Astro World shit already done messed this man up enough. So to be in good graces with people, you gotta be around people that are gonna make you look good. Whether it be musically, whether it be appearance wise. Why do you think he went to do the shit in wrestling? To get the stuff off the monkey off his back, bro. Because that people did not forget about that shit that happened,
Just
bro.
wanted to be that guy.
Kids lost their life in that situation, bro.
Right.
People lost lives. People lost family members. You got to do whatever. It's like the Logan Paul. It's like the Logan Paul shit when he did the shit in the woods
In Japan.
Yeah.
in Japan. He had to fight, bro. That's still stuck on his back today. People, I mean, he embraced it. Like it's a part of his character now in wrestling. Like he's a cocky, arrogant asshole. But you know, people in real life still don't like this man. You know what I'm saying? So everything that you do, sometimes you still have to try to change the public perception of you to get you back in the good graces, so your money won't stop flowing in. So he does stuff like that. So like, I guarantee you, if somebody diss Pusha T, he will let them do that. He'll let somebody diss Pusha T on his song if they do it. If somebody's like, all right, I'm about to diss Pusha T, he'll be like, all right, use my song to do it. He will give everybody the blueprint or the layout. So like, if I send this person a feature, I'm pretty sure he's going to diss this person that I know on the song. So here you go. You know what I'm saying?
That's facts. That's actually facts. That's facts.
Every time
He would let it happen, but at the same time, he wouldn't have no bars for Push himself. That's the issue. Like he just let other people be messy.
You hit it right on the head. He's not gonna. What bars do he be spitting?
Crazy.
Nothing. No bars.
He don't really. He's not in that. He's not in the same category as Pusha T.
Not every rapper gonna be a rapper. Yeah. You know?
Yeah, that's the thing. He just makes good.
That's
he makes good.
fact, though, yeah.
He's an artist.
He's a music artist. He's a music rap artist.
Big on the production too. So I was about to say your final thoughts because we're going on 20 minutes.
Yeah, I'm good.
You got anything else to say though?
No.
We get on it.
I pretty much. We all saying the same thing. Yeah. Travis has shown no loyalty from the jump, bro. Like he don't owe. But the thing is, too, I had a conversation with Zeb off camera. He don't owe nobody loyalty though. That's the crazy thing. I mean, fucked up as it sounds, people have done stuff for him, put him in certain rooms with certain people to get him in a certain way, but he doesn't owe them that.
True.
People would think that he owes them that, but he really don't. And it's fucked up to even say that because if somebody did something for me and gave me the blueprint to get somewhere where I need to go, I owe them a certain type of loyalty. Then I'll owe the next man. Some people don't move like that. But then another thing too, people got to stop letting your expectations be what somebody else is supposed to do. If I'm doing something, I can't expect the next person to do that. That's what people get upset, get hurt by it. They put expectations on others because they expect people to do what they do, and that's where you get disappointed at. So you can't.
I don't think he hurt by it. I think he just wants.
No, he's not hurt. It's just more so calling out his character.
Yeah, he's just.
He's calling out his
character. He's definitely disappointed.
He's calling out his character. His character. You see his character flaw. It's like
and this deserves to be called out because of the fashion how he did it. I didn't know the story behind it. Like once I heard the story, I'm like, oh yeah, that nigga's a chump. Like because how was that? How does he not expect that not to get addressed? Like yeah, of course he's gonna address it. Yeah, and like for real, if you think about it, it plays a big part in all of this shit. It plays a big part in all of it. Like Travis's role in the Kendrick and Drake beef, it plays a part. And I think the reason why Pusha T want to bring that to light because he's just like. A lot of people have been like throwing rocks and hiding their hand when it comes to rap, and I feel like Travis is like a culprit. He's not the only culprit. And Pusha T just making a point like, "Yo, it's not just Drake. You know what I mean? It's not just like whoever. You know, there's probably other people in the past I can think of. You know, they did the same type of shit, throw a rock, hit their hand type shit, where they just want to do something and then ramp up a beef and then just run away. Academics was doing it with like Chicago rappers and stuff all the time. That's something he's known for. With Chicago beef and stuff, with Chief Keef and stuff. That's what he started with. Was ramping up Chicago beef. Yeah. And niggas will actually die over the shit that he said.
That's Academics' whole brand.
Exactly, right, yeah.
That's his whole thing.
It wasn't, all right, I got to correct you on that one. It wasn't him that was getting people killed. What was going on was he will talk about it And
Yeah.
people that in Chicago, they see that shit. They're like, "Damn, how did he know this stuff?" Because
Capitalizing
people,
off that shit.
because the crazy thing is, they were
Yeah.
they were dry snitching on themselves on Twitter.
Yeah, right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You're
so
right.
all he
You're
was
right.
doing
Yeah,
was
you're
getting
right.
what they were saying and
Mhm.
covering it in a satire
Yeah.
way. That's all he was doing. So that's when
Yeah.
people give him flack for that. I do understand why people were upset with that, but you gotta
Yeah.
understand. The people were putting that information out there for him to even be able to see it. That's the same thing with
Yeah.
Trap Lord Ross.
It got to be said though.
All this
Pusha T
information
just
because it's there.
old
It's,
school.
I used to
there.
watch Trap Lord Ross, but then
He's
that
just
shit
old
was
school. He
kinda
looks at rap
real
old
quick.
school, bro.
So
Oh,
look,
and
Yeah.
one more thing before we go to the next one. The bar at the end of the song where Pusha T was like, "You died in front of me, you cried in front of me." Pretty much, he's saying the whole shit with what I was telling y'all before we started streaming. The whole AE shit. They fought. Apparently, him and Tiger fought because of Kylie, because of the baby. He didn't think that.
Yeah.
But the nigga was fucking with Kylie right after the nigga Tiger was done dealing with her. So when she was pregnant, Tiger was like, "Hold up, I was just with you not so long ago." So that he wanted a DNA test for the baby that they got.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? So it's Travis has been in a lot of messy situations, and it just don't look good for him.
yeah. Well, look,
Yeah.
man, I'm gonna say this.
He
Uh,
okay.
Yeah, I don't know. I just hope I hope whatever comes out of this, we'll see. The truth comes to light, bro. But yeah, we gotta move on because we've been talking about this.
Pick a side from now on, man. That's
Yeah,
the best
just-
for all
yeah,
rappers.
yeah,
Pick a
like-
side.
Not even
Pick
pick
a
a
side,
side.
man.
Just
Yes.
I don't know. Be more.
Rap is about picking sides. Rap is about picking sides.
No,
It's about
be-
picking
no,
sides.
no,
Yes.
No,
It's
not
not
about
being
picking sides.
standing on business.
Yes.
and being just
All right.
being.
We gotta have a discussion another time. All right.
So the next thing is, which I have no clue about this situation. So like, y'all could fill me in. There was the YouTuber creator who shot another YouTube creator. Like, I don't know nothing about this, bro. What's,
Bro,
Yeah.
can I do y'all hip? Oh, you can do it.
I
Go ahead.
got extensive research. I watched like
Yeah, that's good. That's good. That's good.
So
Same
so
shit.
pretty much how it all started was it was a guy that was on YouTube, Spanish guy. He's from Vegas.
what's
The other guy, I think is
What's his name? Yeah.
like Frenchie or something like that. Or
Oh, I got it up here. Let me
but
pull it up.
no,
I'm saying,
pretty-
niggas got phones unless they not.
I said no. I
I know you use your phone.
Hold on. I got it.
The dude that started making content about the guy from Vegas was actually a fan of his. But then he seen that the type of person he was, he's like a shit person. So the dude started making content on the dude from Las Vegas. In layman's terms, they were going back and forth on the internet for a minute, making videos about each other, whatever. The guy goes to Vegas with his wife, and he's like, "Oh, I'm out Vegas," like pretty much letting the other dude that stay in Vegas know he out there. The dude from Vegas, the Spanish guy,
Yeah.
he drives, he like makes a video before he bumps into the dude. He makes a video. He's like, "My number one fan in here, my number one fan out here." And he ain't tell me. I definitely gotta go meet him. I definitely gotta go see him. Yeah, I'm gonna go see him. So old boy and his wife are on stream live. He sets it up. Buddy walks past him. He cuts back. The wife stands in front of the dude. Cuz pulls out the gun and shoots the dude, shoots the wife, and ends up shooting another person that was right there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Kills him live on stream.
Live on stream. Yep.
Live on stream. And
Stream
the crazy
ended with
thing-
the phone in the wife's hands. Man. It was very gruesome.
the crazy thing about all that is too. If you look up the term crash out, that's the definition of crash out. You know how people try to use crash out, but it don't really be crash out moments. No, that was a crash out moment. The man literally documented that he was going to find this dude. Let this dude make the dude that he let somebody get on his skin so much that I was making videos about him. He felt like it was fucking with his money. So you fucking with it. It's honestly, I'm gonna keep it 100% honest with you. It's fucked up on both sides. Cuz is stopping his money flow by making videos on him, talking shit about him over like 1.2K views. And then the other dude was crashing out because he felt like this guy's ruined his YouTube shit all over fucking 2.5K views, bro. This shit's insane to me. Because they really didn't have no big following like that.
The YouTubers' names are Finney the Legend
Finny the Legend.
And then the other guy's name is Sin City Manny. The guy that
Yeah,
shot
Sin
him is
City
called
Manny,
Sin
yeah.
City Manny. The Finny the
So
Legend was the one that got killed.
yeah, Finny the
Unfortunately,
Legend was the one that got
It's
killed.
Finny the Legend.
But what Finny the Legend was
Yeah.
doing, he was talking about the man's wife. You know what I'm saying? Like he was making fun of his wife and stuff on the stream.
Everything.
Like
Yeah,
he was
he was making fun of his mental health. That was the last video that really like got the dude pissed off for like a couple like days and whatever. And when he found out the dude was taking a trip to Las Vegas because the guy was posting about it, Finny the Legend, he's trying to be cute and post about it and stuff. And Sin City he kept making videos saying like, "Yo, if you pull up, I'm finna pull up. Where you at?"
yeah.
He was threatening, bro. And that's why it's so big, and that's why they definitely get. I just read an article that said, bro, definitely got charged. I think 29 years or something like that.
Oh no, he's spanked. He was no way out of
spanked,
it.
yeah.
That should be in
Hey,
prison.
Yeah, he's
so
cooked.
like,
Yeah, he's
there's no
cooked.
way out of
Double
this.
homicide.
So
But I think the reason why they gave him a light sentence or lighter sentence was because I think they took into account what Carl said. He was getting antagonized, so I think it didn't get. I don't know too much about murder, first degree, second degree. I forget what it is, but it's like one of them is like premeditated and one of them isn't. This one was premeditated because of a conflict. So I think
Oh,
that go something like
Yeah,
that.
that's
So
what's gonna cook him.
that's
That's
a
what's
part
gonna
to
cook him.
it,
so
and that's
real quick,
some people to know about this type of stuff.
real quick. So what do you know about this?
I mean, literally, Carl just gave me the rundown. Denzel gave me the rundown. I just saw like maybe someone on it on Twitter or X, whatever they call it nowadays, like maybe a couple of months ago when it went down. But what I got from this is like you can't mess with the bottom line, the dollar. You can't mess with somebody's bottom line. And then if you're gonna talk about somebody's mental health, like obviously you see how that plays out. If somebody really got a mental health condition and you're gonna antagonize them about their mental health condition, he fucked around and found out, unfortunately. And then just like internet clout, like you know, like Carl said, 2.5 thousand views. Like, how you just gonna get gassed up by people in the chat or gassed up about people saying, "Oh, you gotta check them, you gotta do this." Oh, he in your city, what you gonna do? You listening to all that chit chat, and then now you done change the course of somebody's extended family's life, and then you're like, you behind bars now, like all for some clout. And everything is on camera. You recording yourself driving. You recording all the back and forth. Like the digital footprint is there.
Yeah.
It's just a complete crash out, and it's real unfortunate. Like people should go back to shooting the ones, throwing hands.
Bro.
But you know, everybody just want to cop a blicky. So
bro.
I'm gonna say this, bro. Man, first and foremost, like I have a love-hate relationship with the streaming thing and just the online thing. It's a reason as to why, like, even when I stream, bro, there's certain things I don't promote, like a Discord. Or I learned a lot because I went through a situation, but I also figured that, like, you really just have either, if you have beef with somebody, bro, we got to take this shit off the internet, bro. Because some people just do too much with the streaming shit, bro. Like, I was talking about niggas streaming and driving. That shit's a red flag to me.
That's
I'm
crazy.
saying all that because, like, you see that these people are streaming, they just talking shit. Antagonizing somebody's wife, bro, red flag. Talking about somebody's mental health, red flag. You are doing things, because you brought up a great point, Saul, where you're like letting it chat. Sometimes I go in these people's chats, bro, and I just see like the dumb shit that a lot of these people are saying just to get a push out of somebody, and they think this shit is okay, bro. They think this is antagonizing somebody and just saying just the most evilest shit, and then a lot of people don't care, but then some of them are like, "Oh man, I didn't know that was gonna happen." It's like, yo, stupid ass is in here saying the most crazy shit that you know you wouldn't act like that in person. So for that, it sucks that homie died. It does, but if everything you're telling me that like he sat there and said all this stuff, it's like, bro, you don't know where some people gonna take these situations. That's why, like, for me, communication is big. If somebody has an issue with me, bro, I rather talk it out. I say that all the time. And if you don't want to talk to me about it, bro, it is what it is. I'm not gonna start antagonizing you, bro. One thing I'm not gonna do is start attacking you for certain things. Like, again, I've been in some situations, bro, where I had to learn because I was moving weird, and I was like, okay, you know what? Let me bring this back and take a look at myself, bro, and figure out what I can do to move on and make these better. I'm not at this point now in my life, bro. I just want to be to myself. I want to be around my fam. I want to be around my brothers, and I just want to have a good time, bro. If I have an issue with somebody, I'm like, look, can we talk about this? And if they don't want to talk about it, we just leave it alone and keep it moving. But I'm not coming for somebody's mental health, bro, because I don't give a fuck. Everybody know me, bro. I take mental health seriously, though. I deal with mild to high severe depression, and it used to be very bad. Like, Carl was around me a lot, bro, when it was like really bad. And sometimes I still get into that. But the moral of the story, what I'm saying on this, bro, is that we just gotta like respect people, bro. We gotta respect. Fuck all this internet beef shit. Fuck all that, bro. Cause somebody might fuck around and spin the block, bro. And that's the last thing I'm trying to see. On live is insane, bro. On live is crazy, bro. That's fucking.
That was the
crazy,
wildest
bro.
part to me.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That was the wildest part to me. It's
Yeah.
like because the bro knew he was on live. That's how he
That's
found him.
crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That kind of plays into the guy that killed his wife over I guess they were arguing on live, and the guy she exposed.
Oh
She exposed
yeah.
something about the guy because I guess he got his best man. He got his homie killed.
Yeah,
And
something like
he
that.
said something about that on live. So the dude ends up killing her and then killing himself.
Yeah.
But the reason
And
why
they had kids and stuff like that.
the reason why he didn't kill the kids.
No, he didn't kill the kids, but they had kids. Didn't she just have a kid with him?
Yeah, he just had a kid and then he had a son. But no, the reason why he killed himself was he knew that he was going to get killed by the people that, you know what I'm saying, that was riding with the mans that he set up. So he took himself out to save bro had 24 hours to live, so he knew what he was doing. You know what I'm saying? But it's unfortunate that woman got taken away from her daughter and the son. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing. The internet, bro. They letting the internet, the people crash out over, hey, man, why you kill your wife? Man, that's supposed to be your partner. That's supposed to be your person you confide in. The man was so mentally fucked up in the head. I don't know if he was mentally fucked up in the head, but he was just doing stupid shit. Like, he would beat on her all the time and all this stuff. Like, it's sad.
On live, yeah. People will watch it for real. And that's
it's like
I want to can I bring up something, Carl, about both things for real that
Gross.
I want to bring up. A lot of people witness behaviors like this for real, on and off the internet and won't say anything. And the reason why I don't want to say anything is because we all say the same thing. It's none of our business, right? But domestic violence and basically acts of violence, like if you know like somebody actually beefing with someone and you know someone is like threatening to like kill and blah blah and that whatever, right? And whatever, and you don't do any type of part to like try to diffuse it, whether or not you witness it online or off. Bro, I'm not trying to say you complicit in it, but you're part of the problem why some of these people crash out like they do. I'm not trying to say like they're solely responsible, but this online presence does play a big part in why we see more and more often online. Is because people feel like bigger than the moment. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like because someone's watching them, they're trying to like be. You know what I'm saying? Like that guy when he was making videos about pulling up on that dude, and you know people that are watching him was thinking like, oh, this is funny, but I'm sure like for him he was like, no, I'm being dead ass, and you know what I'm saying? Like that's the thing about it. It's like,
the other problem is main character syndrome.
Main character syndrome. Thank you. Yes, and I feel like the internet. It's not like the spectators that it's their fault for why the people get it, but they have to recognize when people that they do watch do have it and be like, yo, you gotta chill out. Like our spectators gotta make sure to check some of these streamers and stuff like that, bro. Like in the chat, be like, yo, you bugging out, right? You might get unpopular because of that, but you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like there has to be some type of like check because you know what I'm saying. There's too much stuff y'all have said, like the whole driving while streaming stuff, that stuff, a lot of stuff that people see on camera and be complicit with and okay with because it's funny, but for real it's fucked up behavior, and you don't want someone's life to get taken because of this, right? So, yeah, that's all I gotta say about my bad. I'm not.
Nah, you good. Y'all certified yappers or something. So with that, yeah, we're gonna move on because I felt like what we've been talking about. It ain't even depressing. It's just real. It's real.
It's real, yeah.
But like, yeah, I want to lighten up the mood. But we were talking about the Superman trailer. Has everybody seen that? If not, I can pull that shit up right now. We can take a look.
Not the most recent one.
I don't know
I
what
said
the
you-
most recent one is. All right, hold on. Let me.
Yeah, I
check.
haven't seen the most recent one.
Yeah. Most recent one, people are the ones. That's the one people been bugging about. But I haven't seen it. Everyone saw all the way through. I haven't seen it. Stills of it and stuff.
Let me take a look here. Damn.
Hype for old Superman though. I'm hyped for this. I'm hyped for this
I'm
stuff.
hyped too,
Like,
bro. I'm hyped.
yeah.
I'm gonna be real. I don't know, man. I need this movie to do good because superhero movies have been ass lately.
Oh, whenever
I
I
need
know
DC
you
to
say,
fight back.
whenever Carl say,
DC
I'm
gotta
gonna be
fight
real.
back.
What was the last
I know
superhero
what you're
movie that I watched, bro? I don't remember what the last superhero movie was that I watched, bro. I don't. Like, I'm trying to
I just watched the last Captain America movie, and that shit was some
I didn't
hot
watch that.
ass.
Yeah, I didn't watch that.
See,
That
hey,
shit
Saul,
was
see what I told
super
you?
Damn,
I gotta watch
real?
it myself.
Super
I told
booty.
you.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what you gotta watch it. We were literally just talking about that when you were off
What
cam.
was
Jens.
going on?
Wait, what? I'm sorry. What'd you say, so?
No, me and Carl were talking about like how we got to check out the newest Captain America movie because you hear mixed reviews. People say it's good, some people say it's ass, and then here Denzel just said it was hot ass. So you just
That's
got
why-
to check it out
that's-
and see for ourselves.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I just told him that earlier. I said, bro, we got to watch the movie for ourselves. I said, because that's sometimes you trick yourself out of missing out on stuff, bro, because you listen to other people.
Yeah.
I mean, critics are going to tell you the truth. They're going to be there, but sometimes you have to be your own critic. You got to watch it for yourself. Like, people didn't like Sinners. I thought it was a good movie.
Yo, last night on stream,
Yeah.
which was so funny, Jahari was talking about why he didn't like Sinners. He went into a whole
What?
thing about it. We'll talk about it.
Why he doesn't like it?
Yeah, the thank you.
No, he didn't say he didn't like it. He just said it was like a 6 out of 10 for him. But we'll talk about that.
Oh,
We're going on,
okay, I can
40
respect that,
minutes real
actually.
quick,
That's wild,
Let me
but
see it.
I mean,
Super
everybody got
wild.
their own take.
Super wild,
Yeah.
All right, let me see here.
A few moments later.
Okay.
Yeah, no, that joint was
Okay.
hard.
All right. Yeah. I'm gonna watch that day one. I'm gonna watch that day one.
Alright.
Yeah.
Okay, so
That's very
let me
tough.
say some things real quick, bro. Cause I got some things to say, bro.
I got to
All
say something,
bro.
bro.
First and foremost, cause man, look. So from my knowledge of what I know, bro, is that first and foremost, I'm a big James Gunn fan. James Gunn has been doing this thing for a while. A lot of people know him before, like the Marvel stuff. I didn't really know. I knew about him, but I didn't know about him. He got me with the Marvel stuff, with the Guardians of the Galaxy. When we saw Guardians of the Galaxy, I loved it. The first one was fire to me. Like, I thought they were all good. The second one probably was the weakest, but like they were all great films. More the story of why I feel confident in this, because he has his own universe. What Kevin Feige's doing with Marvel, James Gunn is doing with DC now. And with that, bro, like the second Suicide Squad movie was the best. The first one was ass. But he didn't have nothing to do with that first one.
Yeah.
Creature Commandos was really good. Peacemaker was dope, and he's heading all of
Peacemaker
this,
was
bro.
tough.
And he knows what to do because he really is in touch with these comic book characters, bro. He really knows the feeling. So for me, bro, the trailer looks dope. I think it's really going to be grounded, and we're going to get a chance to really explore. Because for me, bro, my biggest problem with DC was that they only push the same characters: Batman, Superman, Wonder Woman, Flash, maybe, and then that's it. They have a large array of characters that a lot of people are not hip to, that I think he's going to take his time to utilize to show how big, because they've been out since the 20s or 30s, bro. Like the first Superman comic book came out in like the 20s or 30s, if I'm correct. So there's a lot of lore there, and with that, bro, we need a good Superman film. A lot of people think Superman's corny. I get it. Like, I understand. But I've always been a fan of just DC in general. I love Superman when he's written correctly. Because, like, the new Superman they got, I forgot what the book, the comics is called, but they have a new Superman that's, like, dope as shit, where, like, this man's cape is, like, crystals from Krypton or something like that. Like, it's dope, bro. So I think what's going to happen is that this is going to be a stepping stone for what DC needs to do, because Marvel's been hit or miss as of lately. And that, yes, we're at that point too where people are getting superhero fatigue, And that's a real thing, bro. It's like if you're a comic book character, you're gonna go a comic book lover, you're gonna support it. But I remember I used to go to all the Marvel premieres, and I don't do that anymore. Like, cause I'm burnt out of the movies, and some of the movies just ain't hitting. So I just want this to be something that's going to be president for DC, because I want to see DC utilize their other characters.
You know what it is? We gotta be a president of our age too. Like we not like we're not gonna age us, but like. If the fact that we're going, like me personally, I think this might be like fifth or sixth iteration of Superman in my lifetime. And for real, I can't even lie to you. Yeah, I'm a little tired of it, but the reason why I'm excited for this is because of what you said. James Gunn getting his own universe, like he gets his own sandbox to kind of create what he wants. And I wanted someone to come into DC with a fresh start, with the mindset that's kind of like, all right, we have to not just rival Marvel, like we have to showcase our universe because that's what we have. We have to work with what we have. We can't just beat everybody over the head with. That's why I wanted you to pause it and be like, "Yo, who's that?" I genuinely wanted to know. Yeah, I was like, "Who the fuck is that?" Because they showed him in the trailer.
Yeah, let me see if I can bring this shit back up. Real quick.
That's what I'm saying, and like I love that because it's like, bro, I'm kind of like a comic book, like what was that? Oh, never mind. But kind of like a comic book, like I'm not a big fan, but I'm like a lukewarm fan. Like I really fuck with comic books, but I know some of the main heroes and shit. You know what I'm saying? So,
what you got to say, so?
What? I got you.
Just agreeing with Den's like about James Gunn taking it in a different direction. And it's obviously it's a given, everybody's gonna compare Marvel to DC, but like James Gunn does have to bring like, hey, DC is its own thing. We got all this to offer. And superhero fatigue, that's real.
Yeah.
Some of the movies haven't been hidden, specifically DC, they've struck out a couple of times, but Peacemaker was good. Their animated shows are better than the movies, but hopefully James Gunn can just take them in a different direction, just open the DC universe up and, bring on a new era of fandom, because like Denzel said, we've been through like 6 Superman movies in our time. So give the younger generation like a fresh start, and then actually have a different perspective.
Give a movie to kind of rally around.
Our generation, we're like, damn, DC not hitting on nothing, but new generation, they could be like, oh, DC is the shit. Like, it can start a shift if it's done right. So
you're doing with the Supermans what like the generation before like maybe did with the Batmans. Like there were so many fucking Batmans before like Christian Bale's Batman, and it was kind of like Christian Bale's Batman. I was like, all right, this is the Batman of our generation. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go back and watch. I've watched all of them, but for real, I've watched all of them kind of by force because my old head's like, hey, you gotta watch Batman Forever, bro. You gotta watch Batman Forever, bro. I'm like, I don't give a fuck about Batman Forever, bro. I'm trying to watch Batman Begins. Trying to watch, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I love that because I wanted DC to keep doing that, and I wanted them to do that with Superman. Just kind of have like, and they tried it, but it didn't work because they didn't do it the same way they did it. Like. So I'm hoping with this one, they're kind of just like build Superman's world, like just build his world. Like I love the fact that off the first movie with this actor and the first iteration with him and James Gunn, they're just like, all right, Lex Luthor. I low key think the guy that got to play Lex Luthor is a chump. I'm gonna give him a chance.
That man is a great actor. What are you talking about?
He's a good actor, but I think he's gonna be a chump. I wanted somebody cold to play Lex Luthor. Like Lex Luthor to me is like.
But then also like
the villain of villains.
The first one, he got to grow into that. Let him grow into that. What were you
about to say?
That's a good point. That's a good point, Rex.
Yeah.
Nah, you just gotta let him grow into it, bro. Because like I've seen Nicholas Hoult play some really good roles, bro. He can get to that level, but
seen him in the last. What movie was he last in?
We're going on 50 minutes, but Carl, what you gotta say about this? Because you have some shit to say.
I'm looking forward to seeing the movie. I feel like it's gonna be good. It looks good. So far, I do agree with Denzel.
He look like a chump.
Hey, look like I smack the shit out of him in real life. Like don't look believable. But then again, too, like you say, you do gotta grow. The character has to, develop. You know what I'm saying? You can't expect to be some big buff ass nigga with a bald head. That's the typical trope they would have went for.
Yep.
They try to give it more personality, give it more so like it's real life type shit.
Yeah.
So
Kevin Costner, bro.
this nigga said Kevin Costner. But I think it's gonna be a good movie though. I was saying earlier too, we need a superhero movie that's gonna bring people back into wanting to watch superhero movies.
Yeah.
I said because where we're at with Marvel, everybody's just waiting on the next Avengers movie. I don't think nobody cares about the stuff that leads up to that right at this point. You know what I'm saying? Everybody just wants to see what's going to happen since, Endgame. And I feel like now is the chance for DC to take that fan base, the people that are intrigued in watching superhero movies, and capitalizing off of that fatigue, like not the fatigue, but more so capitalizing off of, a fresh reset. I'm honestly kind of glad that they're going with Superman and they're trying to bring Superman back to light because realistically, DC was just about Batman for the movie wise, it was about Batman for the longest.
Not even movie, it was just comics, everything.
Like, I really. It used to confuse me because I didn't understand the appeal of Batman because I like Batman, but how Batman was overshadowing Superman.
Yeah,
you look at Superman, you think that would be like Superman's like the
DC poster boy.
Yeah, it's like when you see Superman, you get that's like the ideal of what a superhero is. Yeah. Like Superman is like the whole base of package. like he's literally everything that a superhero is supposed to be. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? So
superpower.
I used to see, but then I think the reason why Batman was so marketable because he's like it's relatable. Like he doesn't have superpowers. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like he's an actual person that's. You know what I'm saying?
So they have to capitalize on that though. They got to capitalize on it, man. They got to capitalize.
Yeah, you're right. You're right, but I feel I do definitely feel like this movie with James Gunn directing it, he's doing his thing. Mm-hmm. I'm glad that he said The Rock has no place in his universe as far as DC movies go. He got The Rock up out of there. Because what The Rock suffers from is main character syndrome, just like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? But this is now an opportunity for DC to get some superhero credits. Like they need it, bro. Like movie wise, they need it, bro. Yeah, and that's like they don't have to rely on.
They deserve it.
One thing I don't want DC to do is that multiverse shit. Please, I'm done. Yeah, no more.
It's played out now. Yeah, it's so played out. Yeah, no more played out.
Because what ends up happening is
it's a cop out.
People. Yeah, it's a cop out, and people think that that's the way to go. Like, I know we're not talking about video game right now, but like, it's the same thing they did with Mortal Kombat, multi-universe bullcrap, bro. Like, I'm cool off that. It was cool when it first happened. We don't need it no more because now it's oversaturated. Because everybody's
through the fact that it's just like developers being lazy of creating something.
Yeah, because they
kind of want to do something. Yeah, because like I thought the reason why Marvel leaned into it so easy is because so much of the actors at the time were going through some shit and COVID and whatever, so they kind of had to like lean into multiverse shit. And now, I guess because it worked out well with like how they kind of evolved it from Endgame and stuff like that, is now they get to like other studios are just thinking like, yeah, let's just make fucking alternative universes for everything now. So that means that we could ramp up Mario movies now, real life Mario. You know what I'm saying? Hey, real life Kirby.
We need that Super Smash Brothers movie. Point blank. Period.
That'd be tough though. That'd be tough.
No,
that'd be stupid tough. Stupid tough. And the fact that they haven't even started making already is that's crazy.
Real quick, because we gotta wrap this up and move on to the last subject because we can't keep pushing this last subject up. So shout out the fact that James Gunn. I hope that I feel confident that this shit's going to bust. So last topic is Summer Games Fest has gone on. And we're all big gamers. I'm very excited because I looked up some games that I'm very excited for, and I'm gonna kind of go through it real quick. I ain't gonna go over all the games because there's a lot of games, But the ones I'm excited for, there's one called Stranger Than Heaven, that's made by we call them RGG Studios. They made the Yakuza series. If anybody knows, I've been playing the Yakuza series. I started on 0 back in December of 2023, and I'm now at the 8th game. I took my time, and I love the series. If you've never played the Yakuza series, you should definitely play it because it's a great series, bro. It gets serious,
It's amazing.
goofy, lot of great stories, a lot of great characters, bro. And the Stranger to Heaven one is not connected to the Yakuza. They think it's like a time travel kind of thing, which is kind of crazy. But at the same time, it's like the same. It's a beat 'em up. You know what I mean? Like, so I love the fact that they continue to evolve because the graphics are amazing first and foremost. So I'm looking forward to that. But the game that I want to talk about specifically, and I'm gonna give this to y'all before anything. If you don't know what games came out, if y'all have anything y'all can look at, or if somebody can say it, or I can run down some. But the game that I'm excited for is fucking Resident Evil 9. Listen, bro. All right, I'm a big Resident Evil fan. When I was a kid, I used to shit my pants because I was so scared of watching my uncle play Resident Evil. But I couldn't handle it.
Looks right. I ain't
Oh God! Oh God! Oh God! It's coming! God, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out of here! I'm slapping like a top! Holy shit! What the fuck?
I was a little bitch, but when I grew up as a man and I started playing those games, I fell in love with the series. The fact that we are on 9 is insane because it's right now they haven't said much. I do know the character is the daughter of another character that was in the Resident Evil Files games. I can't remember off the top of my head.
Cole Veronica?
No, not Cole Veronica. Nah, it was something else. But more of the story is, bro, we're on 9. I remember trying to play 7 in VR, bro, and I was like, fuck that, because, you know, that's just right there in your face. I beat 7, but, like, you know, I didn't do it in VR. That's a no-go. But, yeah, man, I'm excited just because, you know, us as gamers, we want great stories, and I felt that House Money made shit happen, because on one House Money Plus episode, I think it was 2, where Zell said, hey, we haven't had a 007 game in a while. What is the coincidence of the 007 game getting announced literally, I want to say, a couple days after that? Then Carl said,
hey, big motion out here.
Carl said, yeah, man, they need to release a Mortal Kombat game with the trilogies. Then that got announced. I said, bro, this podcast is bigger than one nigga's though, bro. We be making shit happen, bro. But
making the waves, man.
That's
why we had the waves in the background of last pod episode, bro.
Saul, are you hip to any games that are coming out? And if so, what are you looking forward to? And if not, just tell us, like, you know, what's your ideas about shit.
True. I'm about to say I have been out of the gaming scene for a hot little minute, but definitely I'm big on fighting games. So like I was into Street Fighter when that dropped most recently, I think last year or 2 years ago now. Yeah. Time be flying. But definitely excited for Mortal Kombat though, and 007. Like I haven't played a 007 game since like GameCube maybe. Yeah, so like GameCube, like I'm so I'm like I'm mad excited about that because like first person shooters are dope, but like how many times can you play Call of Duty, like honestly? So yeah, so like definitely looking forward to the 007 game. Hey, get a little golden gun action in, so I'm definitely excited for that though.
Quick, all right,
and the Switch too. I need to cop a Switch too soon.
See the thing about that 007 game, this is the prequel of before he became like the man that he became.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm saying. So it's like him learning the basics. Like what they're trying to do. They're trying to restart the series to make it easier for them to make more merchandise, make more games, make, you know what I'm saying, stuff like that. Man, that I'm really I'm not a big. I like watching people play Resident Evil. I don't play it myself, but I am excited for that game to drop because I can only imagine just the jump scares and stuff like that. I like stuff like that. Me doing it personally, I can't. But me watching it, because I can do this. I can do this. I can put the screen over there, away from my face, and not get jump scared. But you know, I think that's going to be a great addition to the series. It's giving us a new story, you know, without retelling the old. Like, you know, the thing about when they drop new games like that, it's like based off in the same series. But I like when they take a different direction and not try to stick to the same script of every other game. You know, I do appreciate when games switch it up. Not saying they have to, but when they do, it gives the game more life. It gives the game more of a time span of people wanting to see more. You know, the other game that I'm excited for is the Marvel Token Fighter.
Oh yeah, why didn't I?
It's like
I just saw that.
Yeah,
it's like Marvel versus Capcom, but they went with a
Okay.
different
it's cheaty
studio.
kind of looking a little bit, but it's still
Yeah.
dope.
I'm actually looking forward to that because I'm a fighting game guy too. So
Yeah.
that and the Mortal Kombat Legacy Edition, I'm definitely like honestly, to be real, like I'm looking forward to the Mortal Kombat thing more than the actual new games that are coming out because to be able to go back and play the classics, I like playing old games. Like I got the Marvel vs. Capcom collection.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I can play X-Men versus Street Fighter. You know what I'm saying? Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighters, like stuff like that. I can go back and play that now. You know, and all people want is to be able to play those old games on the new system.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, I do like
Facts. That nostalgia.
yeah, and that's why I feel like a lot of things are always a rehash of old stuff because they know nostalgia sells. And that's the thing about with video games, music, anything. Nostalgia is always going to be the one that capitalizes over everything because people love to think about a certain time period in their life where they felt good, you know. And nostalgia is always the best thing to go for. Besides that game, I did see the Indiana Jones game. That looks good.
That was out.
You know.
Yeah, that was out. But
Yeah.
that shit's fire.
It's out now.
Yeah, it's been out.
Nah, they did show something on Xbox for it. Like on the Xbox junk. They
You
just
talking about the first person
You know-
jump?
You know what they just
nah,
showed?
it's like with him. Like you can actually see him moving, like third person.
Because there's one that just dropped. I was like, I didn't know there was another one. Because I think you're talking about the one I'm talking about, but maybe I'm wrong.
It might have, yeah. I think I seen something, but I think you're talking about like a revamp of like an older version or something.
But then I seen
Yeah, I think so.
Nah, I'm not. I'm talking
Really?
about the one that dropped like a couple months ago. It's a one that dropped that was it's
Oh,
first
shit.
person. And it
Hold on,
looks
hold on,
really
hold on.
good. Yeah, it looks really
Oh
good.
shit! But you know what they're supposed to drop? A new version of the Mafia game, Mafia Old
Yes,
Country.
Old Country. That shit is
Yeah,
fire.
and the reason why I'm excited for that is because they're kind of doing what most of the games are doing now, which is like only dedicating it to the most recent recent consoles. So like PC, PS5, Xbox, like the newest Xbox. They're probably gonna do. I don't know. They might do Nintendo. Maybe not. Probably because they just already developed the game.
Nah, they putting games on Switch too. They
They
definitely
augments on that joke.
they-
So.
they definitely made sure that they
I'm gonna look out for that. Street Fighter 6 Season 3.
Got a couple new characters.
I guess.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's coming out. Wu Chang Fallen Feathers.
Yeah, Wu Tang game, yo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sick, bro. Like I hope.
Oh, it's not.
I hope. Yeah, Wu Tang got another. They haven't dropped a game in 20 years, bro. So like they about to drop another game.
Wow.
It's gonna be sick, bro.
Yep.
I hope it's good, bro. I do.
Hey, nah, the game not out yet, correct?
It's not.
Yeah,
So
don't
it's
come out
another
till
Indiana
September.
Jones that I don't know about because there was one that dropped like a couple months ago or.
Nah, it's the joint you're talking about is the Great Circle. It didn't come out yet.
Yeah, okay, got you. So yeah.
Yeah, nah, because they I said they just showed another trailer. It was supposed to come out last year, but it didn't come out because the game was not finished. You know, they had to push it back. You know how these people do. They love to release shit before it's ready to be released.
Yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
But hold on. It's another game. Hold on.
What about this? It was Madden and NCAA, man. Y'all excited for that?
They got a new
So,
game
you
coming
excited
out?
for that, bro? Talking to sister, man. Let's get it.
Man, it's like Madden is starting to turn into 2K for me. Like 2K, I used to be such a big 2K head.
Yes.
And then I say I haven't touched the NBA 2K since like 2K18, 2K19.
Damn.
So
Yeah.
it's like, but now I'm on the EA FC, and that's probably turning into Madden 2. But I mean,
Man, that
soccer's
shit's
always
trash.
just going to be fun to me. I'm gonna treat it like 2K until it's just trash. Yeah.
But I'll spend.
But I
spend
mean, Madden
anything-
should be interesting. I mean, it's always fun to play Madden when you're hanging with the guys or whatever. Just talk some shit, play with your
Mhm.
favorite team. It's always fun. But like outside of that, like not really excited about Ultimate Team or career or anything like that.
Oh no,
Because I just feel like it's the
no,
same
no.
game every year. But yeah, but it's
Well,
but it's
that's the
still
thing
it's
is-
always good to just fire up the game and play with the homies. But outside
So
of that, no.
they left the studio from the last Madden, and then they now they're making this Madden only for the newest systems, which is what I was talking. So that's the thing about a lot of these games, right? Is like I guess because of how quick they've been coming out with the consoles, they've been having to make it for multiple platforms, and what people probably might not think that's a problem, but it's a big problem for developers because you essentially got to develop two separate games, graphics wise, functionality wise, everything, right? So now I think so. Madden is just like, yeah, we're just gonna make these for the newest systems, and that's it. NCAA already did that, and it was alright. It was okay. It was more fun to play than Madden, but I'm not saying Madden is just gonna like copy paste what NCAA did. But in case they did, if they do it that way, Madden's gonna be more fun to play than NCAA will, which is why I'm excited for Madden. Because like
Okay.
all you gotta do is just make it like NCAA last year, and then Madden will be better. That's all I'm trying to say.
I'll
Because Madden's shit.
I forgot. Tony Hawk Pro Skater 2 and 3 and 4 come out in July.
Oh shit.
Yeah, the remake of that
You know
comes
what-
out. What's it called? What's another game?
Onimusha?
I didn't see this.
Onimusha
Killing
is
Floor
coming
3
out.
comes out July 24th.
Oh yeah, see, yeah, that's your bag.
Yeah, the
True.
Wu Tang game come out.
Yeah.
The Wu Tang game comes out July 24th.
And yeah, Onimusha.
Yeah,
if you
just
know
fuck,
Onimusha series, bro, that's a very classic series that I'm.
Yeah,
also
Onimusha,
excited
yeah,
for.
that's
I
my
can't wait
shit.
For that one, bro. Like, yeah, that.
Oh, and they're dropping a new Ninja Gaiden.
Yeah, yup,
Yeah, I saw that.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, that's actually going. That's actually
It's so tough, but that game just gets frustrating because those
yeah.
bosses, bro. Oh my god, that shit make you.
Oh wow,
pull your
the
scalp.
Switch 2 got some heat coming. They got the Donkey Kong King.
The Donkey Kong game.
Donkey
looks
Kong game coming out.
fire, bruh. It
Yeah, they
looks
got that
fire.
game coming out. They got Kirby and the Forgotten Land plus Star Cross World coming out
Oh my god.
August.
They're actually releasing more games than just Mario and Zelda. I'm so
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. That's
Shinobi, the Shinobi game is coming out.
Yep.
Metal Gear Solid Delta Snake
yeah,
Eater.
Yeah. Hey, that shit looks.
That's
really
coming back
good.
out.
I'm kind of mad because like my boy is not attached to it, but so like, and it feels bad to kind of like support that.
Kojima.
Like Kojima,
Oh,
but it just looks hard, bro. It really looks just.
I'm about to get that job.
same
You know me.
Um,
What's it called? Borderlands 4 comes out in September.
I'm alright off Borderlands. After the third one,
I never
was
really
like,
even got into that. Ooh, Silent Hills
They're making
coming out.
movies. It's a money grab. I'm just like, yeah,
that
money grab.
movie was
Silent
ass,
Hills
bro.
coming out. What the hell is
It's
NBA
stupid
Bounce?
ass.
NBA Bounce is supposed to be
Oh, that's
like,
supposed to be a Switch version.
It's supposed to
right?
be like
Nah,
Streets.
it's coming out on PS5, PS4,
Yeah.
Xbox. Yeah.
It's supposed to be like
Is that supposed to be like? It's supposed to be like Street.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what? Wait, when did they announce that? Oh, hold on. I gotta look up this NBA bounce shit. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Hold on.
NBA
Oh,
Street
so
type.
in
Yeah.
October-
Volume 2.
October is gonna be a good month.
Yeah.
They got the Digimon Story Time Stranger coming out. They got Pokemon Legends ZA coming out. They got Ninja Gaiden 4 coming out.
And this NBA bounce is a kids game.
Oh, it is. Damn, I thought it was Damn, look, I threw that perfect. That shit did not work, bro.
You have me about to crash
My bad,
out.
yo.
They got Double Dragon Revive coming out in October.
Active
They
Blood.
got The Outer Worlds 2 coming out.
Yes, which I'm excited for because one was so fire. It's the same people.
And
that made
the
Fallout
Ghost
New
of
Vegas.
Yote. What is it? Yodi?
Yote, I think it is.
Yote?
Yeah. If you play
Yeah, that comes out in October.
So yeah.
And yeah, I mean they got some. It said
got
that
some
this year,
bangers, man.
next year, most of the good games are gonna be coming out then. But yeah, nah, we got something to look forward to this year, man. It's as far as games go. I think that when we get to when we get to later in the year, my thing is that the holiday season coming up. When the holiday season coming up, the games come out.
Hey.
You gotta go make sure you grab the right selections because
Yeah, most def.
I'll be damned if I get a game and I'm like, why the fuck did I pick? All right, that's like that game Mind's Eye that just came out. That game is getting so much shit because it was a game that's supposed to be it was a game that they made called Everywhere. They were developing called Everywhere, which had multiple different games inside one game. It was like Roblox and Fortnite. Mind's Eye was a part of that game, but they ended up the production for the Everywhere jump was too costly, so they ended up taking that out and making it its own standalone game to try to make money from that game to fund the other game again. It's not gonna work because Mind's Eye is not making no bread. I mean, they made money, but it like people are like shitting on it bad. It's like the people that made GTA, some dude that helped develop GTA, they got his own studio called Robot Boy or something like that. So they the ones that made the game.
Gotcha.
And the game, I ain't gonna lie, when I was looking at the trailers and like when it was like popping up on YouTube, I said, damn, I might want to get this one. This don't actually look kind of fire. So I was like, all right, let me go do my research right quick. The first video I clicked, man, this game ass, bro. This game is ass. I'm like, damn. I said, damn, not everybody feel like this. I go to the next dude. He said, yeah, they had invited me on a call to see the gameplay. They didn't let us actually test the game. They wanted us to watch a developer test the game. The developer was getting chipped off so much, he entered God mode so that he could get through the first 2 levels so the people could see the game. That's when the dude said, he's like, yeah, I knew this game was going to be bad soon before it even came out. He said, because when the developers don't ever let you upload your own little clips when they want you to see want you to review the game. So the dudes that made the game, they're mad at all these creators on YouTube. They all telling the truth. They said the game sucks. And the dude's getting mad because he feel like people are Rockstar is paying people off to say that.
That's insane, bro. Maybe
because he used to work for Rockstar.
Yeah, maybe that game just real quick though.
I'm looking at it right now.
Mind's Eye. We're going on an hour and 13, so like any last things we want to say to anything, and then we can do our little shout outs and shit. But any last words that y'all have on the Summer Game Fest shit?
Oh, nah. I'm just excited to see what to come, man. You know, we got a lot to look forward to. A lot of things are going to be coming into play. Yeah. So when that Mortal Kombat Legacy collection come out, y'all will see me on stream. I'm sorry, I'll be streaming that shit every day. I say, but I'm about to really be back on my streaming back anyway because of this wrestling shit. But that's another story for another day, guys.
Yeah, we'll get to that. Saul, you got anything that you want to say before we wrap up?
Hopefully, I do get back in the game soon. Excited for Mortal Kombat, of course, and what was the other one? I guess maybe Madden. I'll give it another run, see if I can fall in love with it. But I don't know. I'm gonna start branching out because I am definitely one of those first-person shooters, sports. So let me just, I'm open to game recommendations, suggestions. I'm trying to branch out a little bit. Maybe start at RPG, see if I like that or not. But hopefully get into.
I'm about to start playing Elden Ring, so.
Word.
Good luck on that, Carl. Anything else you want to say, Denzel?
Facts. Yeah, that's a grind.
Man, when Madden NCAA come out, I'm handling any and all fades.
Boo.
All right.
Any and all fades, all right?
That's crazy, man.
Just get in the comments for some of these videos, bro. Get your gamer tag.
We're just going to be spanking you on that game.
Oh, that's what you think. That's what you think.
Go get online and get spanked.
He gonna get online. He gonna start crashing.
These 10-year-olds not playing.
Yeah, they not playing.
These 10-year-olds not playing.
Bro, these 10-year-olds are not playing.
Not playing people, kids. 18 up, man. 18 up, bro.
You won't know what's going on.
I'm gonna cuss your ass
random matchmaker.
You hit 4 verticals on first down. You hit 4 verticals on first down, cussing your ass out.
All right.
So 18 up. Look, 18 man. Up. Any phase, 18 up.
Crazy.
He gonna be like, I'm gonna
military
take your
phase,
money.
18 up, man.
I'm gonna take your money. This
military phase.
In the whole
time. Line up.
All right, bro.
Yeah,
so on that note, Gentlemen, this was fun as always. House Money Plus is always a good time, bro. This is the
Oh,
fourth
yeah, no, for
episode,
sure.
I think we is. So yeah, going forward, we got more content that's gonna keep coming at your noggin, bro. As always, like, comment, subscribe,
Season
follow
3?
us on everything. Season 3 coming up soon for House
Season
Money,
3?
bro. We gonna keep at your head like we gonna keep at your head, bro. And
Season
not
3.
just that, bro. Hey, join my Twitch. Everybody here streams for them. Well, Zell be bullshitting. Carl be streaming.
Hey!
We gotta get sold.
Yeah,
and shit.
you're right.
Uh,
You're right.
We gotta get Zell back on here.
Word,
bro.
yeah, I'm gonna tap into y'all.
Yeah, I'll
We
be-
just
I'll
wanna
be-
win,
I'll be
bro.
back,
We
yeah.
wanna win. But yeah, hey man,
Hey,
this
yeah.
house always wins, bro. What were you about to say, bro?
Always friends.
Me? Oh,
Yes.
I was about to say, yeah, I'll be back on there. I'll be back on there soon. I was doing Dead Space, but I got too scared, man.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna clip that at the
That's
end of
scary,
this.
bro.
That clip I got of him screaming, funny as fuck.
Oh,
Almost got me. Oh my god.
I'm too scared, bro. I'm too scared.
Nah, we out this joint, bro. Y'all have a great day.
Where did you
All right, y'all.
go?
All right, yo.
Right.
Peace.
Where did she go? Go. Where did you go? Go. Where did she go? Go. Where did you go? Go. Where did she